Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Realness with 3S's. I'm your host, Chantele Francis, here to talk about episode 15 of Love Island USA Season 7. All right, what has happened most recently? Well, was it Love Comes A-Knocking? Basically, you basically had to stand against, the men stood against the door and they tried to open the door of the woman that they wanted to be coupled up with. And if the woman had decided that that's who they were going to enter into their lock, if it opened, that means that they would be a new couple. So this was a new way of doing their recoupling ceremony. Now, the biggest controversy was the fact that, firstly, this was no surprise, but Jalen didn't have an open door for Alandria, so he was going to be now potentially vulnerable at the, as a single islander. And then the biggest shocker, or maybe not so shocker, was that Jeremiah, instead of going to Huda's door, he went to Iris's door. And so he definitely chose Iris over Huda, leaving Huda distraught and sad and starting a new coupling with Iris, the newest bombshell. Now, after that, the two islanders that were not chosen, so that being Jalen and Huda, they all were standing there, both standing there, and each of the islanders separately had to decide who they wanted to keep in the villa. So they were voting by standing behind each person. We saw like that weird moment where Ace, which was very surprising, stood behind Huda, and she puts her hand out to say thank you for choosing to keep me, and he says hell no, he didn't want to shake her hand. A couple other surprises happened with who was standing behind whom, but in the end, Jalen only had 4 votes, which were Taylor, I believe, Nick, Austin, and I believe there's one more person that I can't think of right now. But regardless, Jalen did not have enough votes to stay, so Jalen was going to be going home, and Huda's going to be staying in the villa. So this is basically where we've left off. We have not seen the aftermath of Huda almost being sent home, of Jeremiah deciding to choose Iris over her. So let's just get into this mess.
Yeah, Iris.
We don't need none of that. We want positive vibes moving forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all need to separate.
I definitely agree that you want positive vibes moving forward, but we also want a little bit of drama here. So why is Taylor just like cutting out the drama? I know that it's like uncomfortable when they're yelling at each other and like, they're talking about these situations to death and they don't want to hear it. And they just, I get that. But we also do want to see something resolve out of this, because they still need to have many conversations. And I would like her to be able to express herself however she wants to express herself. I think that she might be less overprotective, maybe now that she sees that he's willing to just like move on. So maybe she will play her role a little bit differently. But I kind of wish that they would just allow her to pop off a little bit, let off some of that frustration and irritation. I don't want to simmer Huda. I want her to blow. And I guess I can't remember who I said stood behind Jalen. So I guess it wasn't Taylor. Did I say Taylor? I said Nick. I said Austin. I said a third person. So maybe I did say Taylor, but it wasn't Ace. Who was the third person that stood behind Jalen? Because at the beginning of this conversation, she thanks him for standing behind her. And he's basically saying, like, I did it with the stipulation. Like, you shut up. Who else could? Maybe it was, of course, it was Pepe. Pepe was the third person. So I was thinking it was 4, but there was 4 people standing on that side, including Jalen. So yeah, I want to see Hurricane Huda a little bit. I don't want to see Hurricane Huda when she is with Jeremiah, but I kind of want to see a little bit now that they're not necessarily coupled up together. I don't know. Am I toxic? Is that me? Am I the problem?
Let that go. I'm done.
No
I'm
ugly
done.
looks.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. We're done. It's
No
over. It's cold. Let's
crying.
go.
Hold
Are they done? Is she done? I mean, she's handling it better than I thought she would be. And she does say, like, well, I didn't have a chance to explore anybody else. It's like, yeah, we know you were locked in from day one and didn't allow him to look at anybody, and you didn't look at anybody, and none of that. So, yes, it does give you an opportunity to explore other people. And that is what everybody else wants you to do. And so now you get the chance. So let's see if you do it, Huda.
No, you kiss me.
Whoa, 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 wait, what? When did we get here? When did we get here that Ace, Mr. I do not show any emotions, and I'm not physical with anybody. I mean, I did say this a couple of recaps ago, that he wants to show that it's so real with Shelley that he was so rude with Abaya, just so it's like a big contrast that like Shelley's the real one, she's the realist, and like I have real feelings for her, so that's why I'm able to open up to her. I'm able to come over and kiss her right here. Now I'm still wondering if this is all a part of the game plan. I've started to see other publications that are kind of coming out saying that this is their game plan, that they are actually together, and that they came on the show, and that's why he's not really doing anything with anybody else, and neither is she, because they actually are a couple, and they are playing it off to maybe get to the end of the game and win together. So that is a rumor, and it's something that I kind of already thought about. Because it's like, oh, all of a sudden now he's able to be so affectionate in public. But before he was like, I can't do that. I don't do that. So I don't know. A little bit of a side eye here.
Sense of relief to finally be able to say, like, okay, Shelley and Ace, you're finally a couple, was just like, oh.
Okay, but why couldn't you have figured that out on your own? Like, why couldn't you have decided that you wanted to pursue Ace beforehand? It's kind of like, okay, you are forced to pursue him because he was who you were more interested in before, but you were entertaining both men, and now that Austin took that choice away from you, you can now focus on Ace. But you could have focused on Ace the whole time. The fact that you were just kind of dangling Austin around, I thought it was annoying, and I wanted you to make a decision. So I guess I'm happy that Austin made that decision for you. But if he didn't do that, would you have just still dangled the two? Like, what would you have done?
I didn't see effort from his part.
Or more so, you didn't want to lose your best guy friend in the house, Taylor, because if Jalen stayed, you'd be going against Taylor. Like, even if you stood behind him, stood behind him, and then Taylor ended up going. You know what I mean? Oh no, that wouldn't have happened. Sorry. No, if Huda ended up going, so I thought that was the two, you might upset Taylor because you're supposed to be good friends in the house. And then also on top of that, he would be around to maybe apply a little bit more pressure onto Alandria. Now, he's saying that he didn't see much effort. Well, Alandria was also kind of toying between the two. I think he put in, from my perspective, more effort than I've really seen Taylor put in, so to speak. But I mean, can't you just say that, like, I wanted Taylor to have an opportunity to try a little bit more with Alandria, and I didn't think he would be able to do so if Jalen was there in the house with him. Something like that. So I think this is a little bit of a bogus answer.
Moment. I don't know. Taylor just blows my mind every day.
Yeah, I'm just super happy to be back.
I like them both a lot. But like, I wanted him to talk a little bit more about why how happy was he that he stepped forward, and like, were you like, they're saying that they're happy to be in a couple with each other again. Yeah, I get it, but I want more feeling, I want more emotion, I want more passion, I want more excitement. You know, it's just kind of flatline.
Triangle anymore.
I'm excited to finally have somebody in the bed with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how he feels about Amaya, but there's just a little bit more energy. She could be because Amaya's bringing her more energy. She's trying. She wants to see if there's some sort of connection. She wants to have somebody in bed to maybe cuddle with, have somebody that he could be working maybe towards some sort of relationship with. And so I think this is just has better energy. It's more interesting to me than what was going on between her and Ace that first day, you know?
And
After tonight's drama, Jeremiah and I.
Whoa! Okay, I mean, go Amaya. Get it, girl. Like, you've not had any affection. You're a Scorpio. Scorpio loves passion and definitely loves making out. So get that kiss, girl. I was surprised, but she definitely laid it on him in like they're already dating kind of way. So get it. Go.
It's finding the best one.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think you realize that now.
It's not about how you start.
I really wonder if she can actually hear them or if it's just she's standing here and making it seem as though she can hear the conversation that they're having. Huda, if you're going to eavesdrop, though, and if you can hear them and you get hurt by what you overhear, that's on you. That's your fault. It's your problem. Like, these are some of the things that is frustrating most of the people in the villa about how you're moving is, you know, you'll overhear something and then you'll pop off and flip out. And so, yeah, I don't know. I hope you're not hearing what they have to say right now because I know it's hurtful and then you're going to react because you're hurt. I get it. But B, just don't be there so you don't have to hear it and then you don't have to be upset about it. Now, I do feel as though Iris is quite mature in how she's speaking to Jeremiah. I don't know if she's actually interested in him because didn't she say that, wasn't it her that said that, oh, he had a hickey, it gave her the ick? Like, I don't know. I'd probably get the ick if somebody that I was interested in was involved in something like he was or is still, but she wants to stay on the show. So she's probably using him as a placeholder since she hadn't really made any sort of, interest towards advances towards anybody else. I guess maybe Nick she could have maybe gone for. Maybe. Anyways, I do like, though, that Jeremiah and Huda are broken up for now, that they're both maybe going to look at different potential other suitors. Say with Iris. Yeah, I want to see how this dynamic plays out.
And it's very attractive.
Okay, so I guess what was attractive is that he put his foot down and did not allow himself to be in part of a toxic cycle anymore. And so him making a choice, a hard choice, she found hot. She found attractive. Okay. He looks actually quite terrified, to be honest. Very scared. And she's going to allow her to sit there, of course. So maybe she did actually hear what was being said. Is she going to get loud? She has to stay soft like this. And you'll get more, like, better results. Just stay soft, Huda. Stay soft.
Hang on, Taylor. I'm relaxed. Okay, I'm saying this.
I think it's unfair of Taylor to not allow her to have this conversation. Like, she still has her feelings involved here. Like, she's doing a good job so far at, like, not blowing up. Iris did go and tell Amaya, and Amaya's like, we saved you, and, like, you're still going back with the same, like, toxic behavior. I do think that she is owed a conversation. I don't know if it was the right time to break up Iris and Jeremiah. I don't know. But Taylor, get out of here. Like, you don't need to be the conversation police between the two of them. Like, if it gets out of control, maybe you can step in, but I think that they're allowed to have a conversation. And I definitely
keep exploring, and we're done. It's not going to work. I don't hate him.
Oh, I feel kind of bad though. I guess I have the music to help me get some tears going, but I do feel like I think she at this point understands that, like, he's not interested in exploring anything more with her, and she seemingly doesn't want to keep trying, and it seems like they've come to an end. Do I believe it's forever? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, because I feel as though when feelings are involved, if she sees something, it might give her a little pang of like hurt and jealousy, and then just being like, why, I still miss you, or can we give it another shot? Like, I feel like that conversation might happen again. But as of right now, it looks like they're
I know I made the choice in
Dunzo.
my heart. That chapter is definitely closed.
So I think it's interesting that they left in that he'll respectfully decline if she asks to have another chat with him in the future, because we know that that's likely going to going to happen. So that could cause a problem. We'll see.
Save her
I'm
3
not
times.
saving her.
Yeah. Nope.
I agree. I wouldn't probably want to save her a third time either, but I think that she needs a little bit of counsel, a little bit. Like, I definitely have always said that she needs some therapy, that she has some deep hurts, probably like feelings of abandonment, not being chosen, a lot of those type of issues that she might have grown up with, that she might have not resolved, maybe with her baby daddy, like who knows. But I feel like she's getting iced out a little bit, which is kind of hurtful. And I understand not wanting to save her again if she's going to still be acting the same way. I get that. But I also wish that they were kind of coming together to like rally behind her. Like, they stood behind her to keep her in the house. Like, maybe rally behind her to help her move past this and move forward with this. Or like away from him, separate from him.
Finish that today so that we can have a brand new day tomorrow. That's it.
Okay. I mean, seriously, there's only so much time in a day, and like, the producers are making sure that everybody that wants to say something can say something at a certain time, and they're going to only choose the time when he's talking to Iris for him to send her in to go say something to him to cause the most drama and conflict. So I was kind of like, Amaya, let her, she needs the closure. Like, let her have the closure. She just got dumped by everybody, like by him, and then also some of her guy friends in the house did not want her to be there. It's just like, let her have a little bit of closure.
I'm like, literally not.
Say no more, brother. That's also kind of rude too. Like, I get not wanting to hear about the drama between you and a person that he just voted out of the house, but like, this is just, you're on this show together. Like, all of his experience is your experience, and so just to be so dismissive over him explaining what might have just happened, he doesn't want to hear her name again. Neither does Ace doesn't want to hear her name again. Like, none of that. It's like, I don't know. I just find it. There's something about them policing the situation that's irritating me. Not that I think that Huda and Jeremiah should be together, or that I wouldn't maybe be reacting the same way. I don't know. But it just seems weird how they're all policing the situation. Like, if they didn't want her to be here, they had the opportunity to kick her out twice. So don't not kick her out and then like tell them like, you can't talk about this situation anymore. Like, what? Not sure what's going on with Hannah and Pepe, but everybody else seems to be sleeping, and there might be a little bit of movement underneath those blankies. Huh. Yes, poor Huda. Huda's by herself. I think she's the only one, in the villa that's completely single. Doesn't have anybody to share a bed with. Shelly says that she doesn't normally share a bed on the first night with someone. Aww. Ace said that she'll adjust, which she did, clearly. But yeah, nobody else was smooching or anything like that. Everybody else was pretty tame. And I don't know what was going on between those two, Hannah and Pepe.
Was surprised we didn't cuddle as much as I thought we would. I think I'm just a little excited. So I was like, all right.
They didn't cuddle it enough, as much as she thought that they would. Like, maybe, I don't know. Ace is just an interesting one because it just, like, yes, he'll like do the makeout in these challenges and in these games, but he's not really that like actually sexual to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, Pepe, he's sexual to me. I don't think anybody else I find to be sexual in that way. Maybe Jeremiah. But like, I don't know. There's something about how Ace moves romantically that it's just not romantic at all, I guess.
It's over here.
It's just gonna be awkward all the time, guys. That's just how it's gonna be. And I'm more so thinking that Ace kept her in the villa because he wants to have awkward happenings. But if he is being a game player and he wants to win the game with Shelly, regardless of how toxic they were, Jeremiah and Huda were the strongest couple in the villa. And if he makes sure that they're not together anymore, I think all the other couples have a better chance at being the strongest. Now, I don't think that the audience would have chosen them to be together or to win the show, but it's hard for the people that are in the game to be able to see that they're not going to necessarily get the votes for the public. So I think a lot of it was strategic.
Like when we were sitting over there, like we kissed a few times, and this morning, I'm like, wow, I love this. Like, this is great.
Drowning you.
Okay, I know they have to talk about their relationship and how they're feeling and everything that's been going on, but I feel like both of them are not actually admitting that they're not 100% satisfied with the affections of their couple. Like Olandria says, "Oh, how was last night? Oh yeah, it was cool. We didn't cuddle really or anything. We have kissed a little bit before in the past and have like kisses randomly here and there." That doesn't seem fulfilling, but she's cool with it and they don't look at each other as strangers anymore. Okay, fine. But like, this doesn't to me sound like the beginning of the greatest love story ever made. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like two friends that are giving each other pecks every once in a while. And then with Shelly, it seems like, well, she does say that he needs to step it up a little bit. So she's recognizing that his intimacy and affection levels are not high enough. And I agree. I mean, I just don't know if he knows how to be, I don't know, like just allow himself to be in a relationship where like you're just comfortable in each other's energy and like it doesn't feel forced. Like it seems right now, both of these couples are feeling forced in their affections for each other. So I would like to see it feel more natural and be more spontaneous, but like in like a chemistry kind of way, not just like a, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't see that sexual energy between either of those couples.
Because the second you're begging someone else for respect is the second you lose it for yourself.
Well, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is
That's actually a really good point.
Well, what's your favorite
I
movie?
definitely agree with Sierra. I'm happy that she did say to her, like, hey, like, listen, like, this is what I was feeling. This is what was going on for me. This is why I stood behind you. This is why I almost didn't. Like, just to kind of let her know where she stands with her, at least. Because it doesn't seem like the other girls have done that yet. And so she has been kind of out on an island and she has to navigate seeing someone that she still has feelings for, couple up with somebody else, but then she's not allowed to talk about the situation with anybody because everybody's sick of it. And so I feel bad for Huda, and but I'm happy that Sierra is being kind of upfront with her so that she's not completely in the dark about like how the vibe is of at least her. I don't know about if she'll take that for everybody else in the villa too.
Trying to leave the past in the past, and I'm just trying to be hopeful of what's waiting.
I hope someone comes in for Huda. I hope someone does come in for Huda because like she did mention that he seems to have everything going his way. Like he has the bombshell, he gets to go on the date, he gets to move on without seeing her move on. Like I don't know if he'll care or not, but like she just doesn't have any prospects. And instead of having prospects, she just gets to sit and watch him move on, and she can't do anything about it. So hopefully she'll have a prospect come in that at least will allow her to go on a date or like talk to someone else or flirt with somebody else. And like, so she can have her energy and her thoughts and, just her feelings just be focused on somebody else right now.
Ooh, that's so true.
Is Huda teeny tiny, or is Sierra taller than I was thinking that she'd be? Because like Sierra looks like oh, maybe Sierra's wearing heels actually still.
I feel like we're on the same page.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
so
heard
funny
how
though.
it
She
goes.
doesn't ever actually say anything. Like basically, he asked her about how she was feeling, whatever, and she said that she still didn't think that she had enough time to make a decision. That's all she kind of said. It seemed. Maybe she said more. Did she say more? And I missed it. And he's really satisfied with like how far they've come in their relationship. He's satisfied, really. Apparently, he slept well enough with Amaya. He didn't have any bad dreams, or he didn't wake up all the time, and so he had a comfortable sleep. So that's a good thing. But they both just didn't really say anything to each other at all.
Okay, if there's a million, maybe you need to move on.
Yeah.
But I'm very much a relationship.
A million actually is a lot. Just say maybe many or several or some, but a million is a lot.
Somebody that, like,
Ship in a
had
long
to keep
time.
their AC at like 78. Like, no, please get away from me. I'm
Yeah, 'cause
scared.
you're
78. That's how much mine is at. Sorry. Well, it's like, yeah, I think 78 is usually the like whether it's summer or winter, I like 78. It's just very comfortable. I like being able to wear short sleeves. I'm wearing shorts as well in the house any time of the year. I don't want to wear a sweatshirt in the winter or the summer when I'm indoors. I just like freedom on my arms and my legs. So good. I can't date you, Hannah.
And that's like a crazy deal breaker, but like
it sounds so
it, like
stupid.
it sounds
yeah.
so stupid.
But
it's
you know what?
so
She
weird.
is a Leo, so maybe she runs hotter. And me being air would be the opposite. So, because she needs to cool down, maybe. And I need to warm up. We're opposite signs. I don't know. Just thinking about this out loud. I'm going to start doing maybe a poll and see if other Aquarius prefer to have it warmer indoors. Like, I don't know of any Aquariuses that like sleeping with the window open or anything crazy like that. Chilly.
Real.
Yeah.
And Megan Thee Stallion!
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Megan Thee Stallion is going to be joining the Islanders in the villa. Very cool. Hot girl summer. I want to see all their bathing suits. I wonder if there's a specific sponsor. Curious.
Yeah, this is fun.
Oh, it's Megan's line. Okay, that's cool. I might buy a Megan Thee Stallion bathing suit. Let's see these.
Government music.
That's pretty cool, I would have to say. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm happy that they get to have this moment. This is pretty rad. I wonder who paid whom. Like, did Megan want to have her clothing or swimsuit line on the show? Or was the show like, hey, Megan, can you come on the show and you can promote your swimsuit line and pay her money? Who paid for this cameo appearance? But regardless, I love it.
How is this fucking
I know she's super tall and she looks super tall, but like when she's like 6 foot, because I know like with that whole beef that she's having with Nicki Minaj, with how Nicki Minaj is calling her Bigfoot, and like I know she's tall, but how tall is she? Is she 6 feet?
Babe, I'm gonna shake the table. Love Island is not ready for this type of bombshell.
I mean, her makeup looks amazing. Face card never declines. Absolutely. I love that she calls out Sierra and Shelly. I wish she said Alandria as well, because those are my 3 favorites at this moment. But yeah, like I love the fact that she's watching the show and she's a little bit gagged. She's a little excited to see these Islanders. So that's kind of cool.
Alandria.
I
What is the booty routine, friend?
Genetics, babe. Genetics.
love that Megan Thee Stallion is commenting on Alandria's butt because I've been saying that she has the best butt I've seen in a long time. And Sierra's butt is a close second, but Olandria's, it's like genetics apparently, but it's so nice.
So far, probably have been when Huda sat down and told Nick she was the mommy.
I mean, that was a very, very, it's been pretty memed a lot and played back a lot. It was a mamacita, mommy, mama. I agree with you. She's an Aquarius too, just saying. So yeah, I guess we'll find similar things funny or entertaining. I do like that she knows what's going on in the villa. She's kind of giving everybody a mini pep talk. I wonder if she's going to say anything to Hannah. Hannah just kind of looks a little bit like she doesn't fully know who she is. And it doesn't seem like that Megan is going to address her at all. It doesn't seem like it. I don't know. But she could be new. Maybe she didn't see. No, she seems up to date with what's going on. So maybe she'll be like, what's going on with you and Pepe under the covers? Maybe she'll say something like that.
I just felt like you better go out there and you better fuck him up and you better show America what it do. Yeah, bow.
I hope that this has given Huda a little bit of like her energy and her vibe back, because she got into like mopey, sad, like you're not doing anything relationship type version of her. Like, where's the fun, Huda? I'm happy that Megan is saying that she wants to see more smiles. We see her clapping over here and all these hot bathing suits. So yeah, I think that Megan was what the villa needed right now, actually.
Wonder what guys think about when they're not around. Well, ladies, it's this.
Okay, so Sierra is tall. She is tall. Like probably like a 5'9"er. I'm thinking, because like Alandra seems like she's a tall-ish person. Shelly looks taller than I thought she would be. So I'm guessing Shelly's like 5'7". Maybe Olandria is 5'7" as well, or maybe 5'6.5". It looks like Megan is like 5'10", 5'11", and Sierra is like 5'9", 5'10". And Huda is like 5'3". And it looks like, I guess, Hannah is maybe 5'5", 5'6".
This.
And same with Iris. She looks 5'6", and maybe 5'5", 5'4", 5'5", and I guess 5'5", 5'6" for Amaya. Right? Maybe something like that.
950.
Oh god, Ace is so extra. But whatever.
Money's worth on Peacock.
Okay, so what are they gonna do? Get their money's worth on Peacock? They're gonna shake their money makers. So they're gonna have maybe a dancing contest. That's my first guess.
Into a booty battleground.
Okay, so it is gonna be booty battle. So battling. I mean, I love a dance battle, but it's gonna be who is the better dancer. Are bombshells gonna come in? What did they do? The last time they had the dance off, it was when Serena and Cordell, they were dancing, and then you're supposed to stop, and then if you kept dancing, then you wanted to stay with your couple, and if you didn't, you would stop dancing. And that was that sad moment. We won't get any of those sad moments right now if that's what they do, but I think it might be too early for that. I don't know.
We'll be coming in tonight.
Okay, let's get the girls to win this one. We need a boy to come in. That's going to be all for Huda, or any of the girls, really. But just like, yeah, we need another man. Like, I like Pepe is most interesting to me right now, I guess, because I find him the sexiest, I guess. Even though he's not the best looking necessarily, but he has the most sex appeal, in my opinion. Then Nick, then Jeremiah, then Taylor, then Ace, then Austin. But like the bar is just low in general. I think all the girls are miles above these guys here. So hopefully they have like a hot guy coming in.
Huda and Ace, y'all are up first.
Huda versus Ace is a great matchup. But Ace is a good dancer, but let's see what the first one is a twerk off. So I don't know if you'll be able to twerk, and I think she can twerk. So she's going to probably have her hands on the ground clapping. That's my guess. Yes, get it, Huda. Like, Huda's fun still. Like, she's still a fun baddie. Get it, Huda. She can twerk. She can clap. Yeah, she's great. I don't see how Ace can beat this, but let's see him try.
Twerking.
Okay, Ace isn't a bad dancer, obviously. He teaches dance. But this is definitely for the women to win because he's the best dancer. I don't know if anybody else is going to be able to twerk. Yeah, so the women are going to beat them on this for sure. Yeah. I don't know if I can watch Austin. Amaya was cute. She's quite petite, so she doesn't really have anything to shake and to twerk, really. She wasn't bad. She did some half splits twerking, we'll say. But awkward Austin over here, I don't know what he started with that kind of hop thing, but yeah, I don't know if I can watch the rest of them. It's a lot of secondhand embarrassment for myself.
He looked crazy doing it, but she was funny as fuck.
I don't know about this. It's like, what is this? She's shocked. I'm gonna emulate her makeup. I love her makeup right now. It looks so good. This is like, stop. Blow the horn, Megan. Blow the horn. Please take me out of my misery.
Go ahead and give the point to the boys.
I mean, I think it was just because he tried very hard, but it was very awkward and very uncomfortable. It made you feel something, though. And so you felt some emotions. So I think that's why I gave them the win. But damn.
Landry's ass is out of this fucking world.
It is out of this world. You're right, Shelly. I'm like, I don't know how she does it. I know some of it's genetics, like she said, but like, even to know how to move it like that, like, it's insane. All the guys are turning around. Like, Taylor, what are you doing? Come on.
Like this.
I can't. I don't know if I can deal. I can't. This is too much. I mean, he's so goofy. It's lovable. It's not sexy, in my opinion. There's no way he beats Olandria, but good effort. I can't. That's how I feel like right now. It's like this. This is so hard to watch.
She was a little like,
Yeah, Olandria has to win that. I'm sorry. I guess he was entertaining, but like, come on.
And the final twerk-off is Chantele versus Taylor.
I feel like it's Battle of the Awkwards. I kind of wish that they were doing it at the same time, though. I'd like to see them maybe play off each other, do a little bit more of a battle back and forth. Like, I don't want like one person to dance and then the other person to dance. I wish it was a little bit more like vibing off of each other and like showing each other up with different moves and stuff like that. So, but this is still pretty entertaining.
I want to redo my round because what the fuck? You showed all of us up.
I mean, okay. She did twerk on Megan Thee Stallion, so there's no way that she's going to lose this round. But Olandria's twerking is better than Shelly's. Definitely. But this makeup, oh my God, this makeup's so good. I'm going to copy this makeup. It's so nice and pretty. I can't. What is happening? It's kind of reminds me of that. Was it the Daria meme of her twerking? I can't. Like Alandria's just like, oh, is this what I'm working with here? I don't think she's turned on by this at all.
Hey, take your pants off.
I can't. This is too much. I can't. Yeah. What is with the faces, Tay? What is with the faces? It's too much. I mean, it's entertaining, but not good. Better than I thought he was going to be, but still, the women have to win this whole. Wait, we haven't seen Sierra or Iris. Did you say the final round? No. Ah.
It's a tie.
I wanted to see Sierra go, and also want to see Pepe go, but I wouldn't think all went, but they're just showing us the few.
Willing to go. I'm willing to go pretty low. I want to limp it in my car.
Okay, so maybe they put up the best dancers to go first. Oh, but the ace seems like he's going again now.
I feel like this too easy.
Yeah, let the goddess do it. Betty.
Okay, well, it looks like Sierra is going to do something. She's going to do some splits underneath this bar. She's going to get crazy for sure because she already did a cartwheel into some twerking and then kind of moved under the pole. But yeah, she wants to win and she's going to do something fun. I can tell. Oh! Iris did not do a good job. Iris is out here. She thought she was being smooth, but she took out the bar. Oh! Oh my god, I can't believe Sierra. She dropped the bar. What? Tall ass Jeremiah got under there and you didn't, Sierra? Uh-oh.
Something's not right with theirs either.
Oh, they have them. So they're getting both the men and the women because it looks like they have. Well, or no, maybe not. I thought that was going to be the girl's body or the boy's body on a girl's legs or something like that. Finally, the ladies won something in this. But like they're both going to come in. So what is she going to? How's she going to do this?
Everything.
Like, TJ's okay. Like he's cute, obviously, but like 23, it's too young. That's born in like 2002. That's crazy.
Hey, TJ. Hey, how you doing?
He doesn't look that good. Like he's cute, but I guess I can't find somebody that's half my age, like actually attractive in that way because he just looks too young for me. But they're in the same age group. They would potentially go to high school at the same time, so it's fine. But he looks like a baby. Maybe. He's cute though, but like he's not fine as fuck. Like maybe if I was 20, I'd think like, oh my god, he's so cute. But I like my men to look like men.
Body. Okay. I'm bringing a lot of things that the boys are going to want.
I wonder if she's going to get along with Amaya because they're both Dominican, but she's Dominican with a body yaddy yaddy. Holy. Yeah, she came after this twerking challenge, so they might have won if she was with them, the girls for this last one. But yeah, she's brought in Sevilla. We knew that they weren't just going to allow the guys or the girls to win and get the guy to come in. So we see Adriana. I'll get her name right soon.
And be kind.
Honestly, like Megan was a great, like celebrity guest to come in. I mean, I love that you can see that she watches the show, or at least has watched the season. That's enough. She had a good time. She brought it in terms of being engaging, being a great host, keeping the energy up. I think that she was great. Some people would flatline in this position, and I think she did a really good job. So that was a good get. A good get for sure. Great episode. It was super fun. It wasn't all about the relationship of these people. Like I like that it had Megan Thee Stallion come in, play some games, have a good time. Like it definitely was a good episode. I liked it a lot. Got me back into the Love Island vibes, and like you can see from the preview that it's going to start to get messy again, which is also quite fun. So what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel, like this video. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know, do you think that this bombshell will be Huda's type? Do you think now that we see that this new bombshell was this TJ and we see him kissing Iris, does that mean that Jeremiah's out? And that means like Huda could move back in? Like what is going to happen? Give me your thoughts in the comments below. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell so you know when I drop another video, because I need to catch up and get these videos out to you. I have so many of them recorded. They're coming. I promise. They're coming. They're coming. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. And let's just play this while we're here, you know? Oh, no, it was playing. Subscribe. Bye.